C10 is out of the garage. Been letting it run, fill it up with fluid and everything. Make sure it's full of fluid. I've already did a shakedown run on it, but I'm gonna bring you all along so you can ride along with me on the next shakedown run of it. And here we are. We're gonna get going right now. Shakedown run of the C10 right now. Second gear, 25. Third gear at 30. Oh, it's getting along pretty good. I know that valve body may that's why it's so important to do shakedown runs on them. See with that line bias valve up in there. Before it wasn't doing any of this. Yeah, it wasn't doing any of this at first. It wasn't shifting. Other transmission wasn't shifting. So that's why I rebuilt this one. First and second. Second to third. And it's important when you testing one out. Yep, so far it's been no problem. What I'm gonna do after a while, I'm gonna drain the transmission fluid out of it in the pan and check everything out and give it a good and fill it back up with synthetic. And if I was to go a little further, I'd be to get it in the fourth gear, but it's shifting from first to second, second to third, and all that. Oh, that's a good sign there. And like I say, this is my first automatic transmission rebuild right here. I've never done one before. I've done a bunch of manuals, but I've never done an automatic. And I'm real impressed. Second, third, it is doing extremely well. And I'm happy with it. I'm just driving it around the neighborhood, letting it do its thing. The motor ain't got no miles on it because I could never drive it without I couldn't drive it without transmission shifting. So this is the most it's ever been driven right here. Next step is to drive it to the place and get it the next step is to drive it to the place and get it inspected so I can really put some miles on it. I'm gonna get on my air conditioning on it because it needs that. Back in the garage, putting everything back up. It went good, successful, very successful. Changed all the gears, everything did what it's supposed to do. So I'm very happy with what I done. That it was my first one. And like I said, all the time, if somebody else do it, we can do it. Just take our time and do what we need to do. Now, rebuilding a 700 R4 will be one of the things that I can add to my dossier. As like I've always did engines, rear ends, and manual transmissions, I can say now that I have successfully rebuilt a 700 R4. And am I an expert? By no means. I'm not an expert. I'm not a guy that builds them every day for companies like that. But as a person who can go in and take it all apart and replace all the parts and know how to check things out, I can do that. And that is enough for me. If you haven't done so, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. And as always, the message of the day is, if somebody else done it, you can do it just like I do it. We all can get it done. Find something to work on. Be passionate about it. Take your time. Don't be in a hurry because the rewards are so much better. Because when you're in a hurry, you may miss something. Next thing we'll be working on is that 454 engine. It's right there. We're going to be working on that, tearing it down, disassembling it. I know it needs cam bearings in it and the rear plug for the cam and all that. We'll be doing all that. We'll detail that, bring that to the show, and decide if we're going to put aluminum heads on it, Is it going to be an iron-headed motor or what? Thanks again so much. Continue to watch. Have a great day and be careful in whatever you do.